we should now be live. Hello, everybody. One moment, sorry, I'm just going to make sure there's sound. There we go. Oh, sorry, I was downstairs grabbing a cup of tea. Yes. I'll take that off, yes. How are we all doing this Sunday? I'm assuming everything is working correctly. Yes, should be. Hello, Joshua. And hello, Barger. You're playing some Minecraft right now. And yes, we're gonna play some Subnautica because I'm very much in need of kind of playing something that isn't dinosaurs for a bit. I'm a bit dinosaured out, so I thought let's do the big Subnautica playthrough that I wanted to do anyway. I'm just going to put that into performance mode and we're going to get started. Now I'm going to play in survival mode because I haven't actually done a playthrough in survival mode yet, so I want to see how it goes.
Attention. Hull failure imminent. All personnel abandon ship.
I'm a little quiet. I can turn the game down.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
I'll put the game down a little bit in volume. Oh, that's gonna definitely leave a mark. Let's get the fire put out. There we go. Oh, Terra.
You have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome.
This is considered an optimal outcome.
Made with one directive to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the data bank for detailed survival advice. Good luck.
Well, let's see what we have on. Oh yes, I need to remember the controls. How do I Ah, there we go. Right. Let's go have a look around. It will buff out. Nice.
The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Now, I have played a lot of Subnautica already, so I kind of know what I'm doing, more or less.
Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Unlikely, but plausible survival capabilities. Right, so if people haven't played or even seen, oh dear, Subnautica before, it's an open world survival game with a story attached. And the principal, you know, the modus operandi of the game is that it's all set primarily underwater. which I do remember when this came out in 2014 was, you know, kind of unique for its time. There have been a lot of other underwater games since then, however. This one is still capable of giving me a fright or two. And naturally, I am playing with quite a few mods because, you know, it's me and I very rarely play without mods on anything. But like I say, I played Subnautica back during early access, so I have a lot of experience.
New blueprint acquired.
People Leviathan, oh yes. Right, so we basically need to kind of survive.
New blueprint acquired. The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Right, 30 more seconds of oxygen. Time to go scanning things. Is this game multiplayer? They are working on a mod to make it multiplayer, but it's not multiplayer as standard. I don't think the game would be quite as sort of interesting if it was multiplayer. There is something to be said for the sort of loneliness aspect. Come back, Peeper. I will scan you. Okay, maybe not. Peepers are a good source of food for the early game, so we're... Oh.
Oxygen.
Shit. Oxygen. Gotcha. Right. So, food and water are our two primary concerns to begin with. And then from there, we'll figure out the rest. Water, at this stage, we're going to have to grab the bladderfish.
New creature discovered forms may have unexpected applications. Utilizing alien resources is a proven survival strategy.
And we'll just have to eat the normal fish for food.
Discovered.
God damn. Those peepers just keep getting away from me. Okay, good. Grab some more bladderfish. Yep. I do feel kind of guilty killing the bladderfish to get the water out of them, but needs must until we have the capacity to build more build our base. Basically, that's the first important stage to get to, the building base bit. We need to cook. We do. The creatures on this planet make the blue whale look like a pill. And make great white sharks look decidedly friendly, that's for sure.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes.
Very slow start to this game, mostly put me off. Yeah, I kind of understand what you mean. It is because this game is a bit more linear than many open world survival games of its type. Games like Rust and Ark and that, it's relatively easy to get going. Whereas for Subnautica, it's a little harder to get going, but that's why I kind of like it. Disinfected water requires bleach. We need to learn the bleach recipe. And let's cook us some food.
Fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus rendering them safe for human consumption.
Sounds tasty. There we go. So, food and water back up to max. So, we need rubber. Rubber is an important survival thing, and is like the first important step. Silicon rubber from the creepvine area. Bloody hell, it's dark. Should have probably tried to get some quartz so that I could make a torch. Oh well. Maybe stuck until daytime comes. Let's dump in here what we don't immediately need. And let's go and figure out what we do need. So, we could probably do with a bigger O2 tank, if we can get it done. We're going to need our survival knife, and we're going to need a flashlight. They're like the next three things that we need to go and get stuff for. Disinfected water is a scam. Easy, play Ark, Scorched Earth. Why do you have access to endgame recipes already? I don't. Oh, well, so a couple of these are modded in batteries. I don't really have access to them because, like, getting kyanite and polyaniline is, like, miles and miles. There's no way I'm going to be able to access any of that right now. Some mods allow you to see the sort of materials they require early game so that you know that the mod is actually working. Some mods are set to only unlock once you have access to them. We also have a map. This is one mod I think is vitally important for playing Subnautica. And I actually think it's one of the few elements of Subnautica's design I don't necessarily agree with. Like, there was no map as standard with the base game, because the idea was that you were supposed to navigate by where the starship was and the wreckage was. But I actually think that's really asinine of them to have done. It was one of the biggest and most annoying things I found was that you just couldn't figure out where you were going. And the number of times I would be dying or lost, not because of any fault of my own, but simply because there was, no compass, there was no map. And if you can't breach the surface to see where you are in relation to the ship, it was a nightmare. Exactly, and then you ended up with I completely agree, Manny, you ended up with a map that was completely covered in random beacons, and it was just really untidy and messy. So I think the map mod is one of those few mods that I do actually think is, in 2024 necessary for the game. I don't think I would play Subnautica without it. Gary Fish. Oh, and the peepers. Someone on YouTube was doing like a David Attenborough style Subnautica life documentary sort of thing. But he only ever did 2 episodes on it and then stopped doing it, which was a bit of a shame because it was rather good. How dark is it still? Very dark still. We are stuck waiting for daytime, I'm afraid, but that's fine. It gives me a chance to have tea. There are Subnautica mods that adds guns. In fact, I've got a couple of Subnautica mods in this playthrough that add laser cannons to your submarines. But I want to not cheat as much as I can. Turn up your gamma. Well, that would kind of give a, ruin the whole point of it being nighttime. It might not be amazingly interesting from a streaming perspective, but, it is what it is. I don't think there's actually anything else. Like, usually you can... Oh, there we go. Only needed to give it like a couple of minutes. Right, let's go find quartz. We need quartz. Quartz is very important to grab. Usually it's in these... there's a crash fish down there. I don't want to be disturbing a crash fish right now. Not until I have a torch. Remember when the game came out in early access? There was quartz absolutely everywhere. And then when the game fully released, it was a lot rarer. Oh, bloody crash fish. I hate them things. Hello, Miss Koji. How are you doing? Okay, I know there's quartz in this big tunnel. So, we'll head in here. And as long as I'm careful, copper is always good. Okay, quartz. I want to grab as much as I can while I'm here. Okay. Let's get out of here before I drown. Right, that should enable us to make the flashlight. And then we can go in search of rubber. The sea treaders, yeah. They're a good source of material. They are the sea treaders. What's my favorite Leviathan? Ooh. Oh, I need some acid mushrooms. My favorite Leviathan, I think, is probably the Sea Dragon. Simply because it's... I think it's one of the coolest ones to look at. And I like the noises it makes as well. Just going to make as many batteries as I actually can, because the batteries are going to be draining a lot, and until I get the battery charger, won't be able to charge them. Okay. There's the glass that we need. And we've got the titanium that we need. Right, we can unpin the flashlight. Let's go and find some creepvine. Like the amethyst, just why? Oh yeah, the stalker teeth. I always try and grab stalker teeth when I can. Like, if I see stalker teeth just lying around, I will just always pick them up. Useful to have salt as well. Salt we use to make bleach. Bleach gives us... better... Whoa, shit. Better water. I didn't see him. I think I managed to get away from him though. Ah, right. There are some pods there. Right, we grab the oil from those. What is the scariest moment in Subnautica? I mean, I'm not sure I would ever call Subnautica scary. I consider Subnautica to be atmospheric. Rather than scary. But there are some certainly more tense moments than others. Yeah, I know. Get the water filter machine. Of course, that does only make one at a time. But it's not entirely helpful if you're going on long missions in your Cyclops. I think the game does thrive on claustrophobia and certainly immersion. Playing this game in a pitch black dark room when it goes nighttime and you've got a Reaper around you, that can be pretty scary actually. Okay, this should be enough to make lubricant. No. Not lubricant. I meant to make rubber. Okay, well at least we have like lubricant now. Survival knife.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
Right, now what we need to do is find some we need to find some silver so I can make a bigger where's going to be the best place to get silver from? probably where the reef backs are, I think. So let's take a swim. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Goji. Those are the moments that do always get you. Okay, if I remember correctly, the reef back area should be down here with the red seagrass. Yeah. This drop off. Must get silver. This is a lot deeper than I remember. Oh, you fuck. Oh, I hate those things.
Short-range scans suggest that aspiring support systems integrating new DDA data to a number of small cave networks.
Cheeky bugger. Let's put these things in. I've got a kniffy. You won't be doing that again. Yeah. Bloody things. I hate them. No, 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 leave me alone. I am not a bad guy. I just want some silver, that's all I want. Silver, if I remember correctly, usually forms in the
30 seconds.
30 seconds of oxygen. That's me having to go back up. Wasn't there like a little... I'm sure there's a better place for silver, but I just can't remember where it is. It's like a really narrow, like, gully that's full of creepvine, usually where you find... Is it that? Might be that. Red kelp. We are a long way off going after the red kelp. The blood kelp is later game stuff for sure. Okay, lead. That's not helpful.
Be advised, a common
Gold.
complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Silver.
Silver-based wiring kits are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Lead.
Detecting sulfur deposits in the local cave systems. Sulfur is an essential component of the repair tool.
Okay. We should have enough at least to build a slightly bigger oxygen tank. I used to play TF2 quite a bit, Mr. Goji. But in the end, I just... I wouldn't say I got bored, but... because TF2 has been going for so long, the average skill base of the people who play it now is so high that it just wasn't fun. Also, the Pyro's flare gun can suck a shotgun. I absolutely despise that flare gun on Pyro. It was absolutely fucking ridiculous. Number of times I was dying to it. Hated it. Alright. Let's make this bigger tank. $135. Never seems to be quite enough. But we will make do. Magnesium, copper, and lithium makes magnesium batteries. Okay. I think our next thing really has to be to make, oh, we need the repair tool. We need the repair tool. And that's going to require cave sulfur, and that's going to require finding a little crash fish to I'm going to need to make more water again as well. Right, let's see if we can convince a crash fish to part with his sulfur. Come on. Ha 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 ha. Right, that'll give us the repair tool. And then we can repair the damaged escape pod, which will give us access to the radio. And just all around, generally, a nicer place to be. Okay, one repair tool.
Lifepod secondary systems online, running full environment diagnostic and outputting results to databank.
And we have the radio now. Nine hours.
Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
Well, we're gonna have a long wait, that's for sure. Right, next on our list of things we need is the habitat module builder, because that'll get us out of the escape pod and provide us plenty of space for storage and everything else. So, habitat builder needs quite a few bits. Computer chip, wiring kit, and battery. Computer chip and wiring kit. Yeah, not fantastic. Okay, we can make the copper wiring. did you know the secret dialogue when the sunbeam doesn't die? I do not know. I always like playing the sniper, Miss Koji. I love the spy as an idea of a class, but playing it isn't fun. I don't understand how people play the spy and actually make it work. We need table coral samples. Let's go find some table coral. Okay, that'll give us the computer chip.
New blueprint acquired.
Now all we need is the wiring kit, which requires 2 pieces of silver. Oh, blast. Where's that map? Was it over here? Yeah, I think it was. Yes, Subnautica does have an ending. Although I never actually do the ending. Like, I never actually leave the planet because I don't really feel like leaving. Like, I feel like the planet is home, and I want to make sure it heals from its infection and stuff. So I always kind of stay behind. Oh, I just take over the care of the planet, essentially. Let's fill up the old oxygen, and let's see if we can find some silver. Oh well, here's one.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
May result in a quantum detonation. What is in here?
New blueprint acquired.
Don't panic yourself, shark. I just want another lump of silver. Gold. Lead. Silver, that'll do. Let's just grab this one. Another silver, that's helpful. Oh. Lead.
Seconds.
Yes, relax, computer. I'm heading back to the surface. Okay. Now we can build our habitat, or start building it. Hello, the monster. Have I played Subnautica Below Zero? I have. and I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it was about it. Maybe it was the fact that the sort of the map was kind of not as big, and therefore there wasn't. I didn't really feel like there was that much exploration, or rather, there was a lot of exploration, but the exploration felt too gated off. There were some parts you just couldn't. So much of it you just couldn't get to until an arbitrary thing. And I guess there was something. I'm not a big fan of voiced protagonists. I really didn't like being forced to play that character, being bothered about a sister that I never met, and therefore why would I care about? I think there were some big missed opportunities as well. None of the Leviathans were particularly interesting.
The builder tool.
Right.
Designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions.
Now that I can build a habitat, I think what might be relevant is to think about where we're going to build. I'm going to grab all the titanium I've got. I always tend to build sort of near where the reef pack area is, just because it's like the biggest sort of open area, and we can always change where we put our construction. Never actually played Subnautica, to be honest. Is it fun? That's a difficult one to answer. I think you certainly have to have a particular mindset. You have to kind of like slower paced, explorative games. I would say it's probably not a game for everybody, but I like it. It draws me in. I think somewhere over here will be a good place to build our base. Hello, Berenson. Oh my god, my one weakness, water. Yeah, I usually start by building my base over here, so... Let's get some foundations built. We don't even have access to like proper habitat sections yet. Hmm?
Seconds.
Yeah. Oh right, we're gonna need power for this, aren't we? Okay, we're gonna need to grab some more titanium from somewhere. After walking between 18 and 20 kilometers, I can now barely walk. What are you doing walking that much for? Gonna have to go looking for some more titanium chunks. Okay, good.
New blueprint acquired.
We've certainly succeeded in throwing a bunch of human rubbish all over this planet.
New blueprint acquired. Seconds.
That should be enough titanium to get a solar panel built, and then we'll have power, and then once we have power we will have oxygen.
Oxygen.
Exactly, oxygen. Yes, I know a lot of the content that was put in below zero was then actually cut content from this game, which is kind of the way of things. It's how things go most of the time. I'm gonna put this way around. I do like designing nice bases in this game. Do I have enough for another one?
Restored. All primary systems online.
No, I don't. Okay, good. This helps. So, next things really is we need to make sure we have plenty of storage. Because we're going to need to gather quite a lot of material. It's a yearly Dutch event where you walk through the dunes. Ah. Very cool. Did we encounter any leviathans? No, Joshua. Thankfully we did not. Ah, you're an island, Joshua. Yeah, interesting fact about me, I can't swim myself. So as you can imagine, playing this is rather funny. Ooh, quartz. I'll grab that. Mr. Goji, let's not be trying to make jokes like that, shall we? And yeah, I just never really learned. I never had a good, very good teacher. That's primarily my problem. Let's make some bleach, actually. Almost full up on the inventory.
Congratulations, Survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I love how sycophantic and obnoxious the automated computer is in this. It's like, well done. You're meeting a good good quotient for exercise. Right. First things first. Let's make some bleach.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water.
And then let's make some disinfected water.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm making water!
Prepare a day's water ration ahead of time will help ensure against dehydration and eventual death. Vital signs stabilizing.
Blimey, this computer did. Right. Let's turn all this raw titanium into titanium ore, and then we can go and build the habitat up a bit more. That should help. Oh, bugger. It's pitch black. I need to make sure I'm going the right direction. I think I am. What am I going to name my vehicles? Usually I tend to go for names from my childhood programs I used to watch as a kid. But once we have vehicles to name, I'll be sure to ask chat what to. Abandoned Ship is a good theme track. The music in this game is perfect as well. It's just so relaxed. Well, mostly relaxed. Unless your, submarine is about to blow up, then it's less relaxed, but... I can't do a pitch black water, it's scary. Oh, there's the floaters. There's the base. We might have enough parts to stick another solar panel on it. Which is useful. More energy.
Oxygen.
Oh, you are kidding. Oh dear. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Now that we have storage, what do we need? What's the fabricator? Titanium, gold, and table core. I'm pretty sure I have those, don't I? Okay. Let's go and grab the bits from the escape pod, and then we can make a fabricator in our habitat. And then we won't need to go back to the escape pod again. I think the Reaper Leviathan is the only one that I would say is truly scary. The Ghost Leviathan, if you don't go into the Abyss, the Ghost Leviathans kind of tend to get stuck quite easily on the terrain, so they kind of bug out a bit. And the Dragon Leviathan, you tend to hear more than you see. That's quite a nice view, isn't it? As the sun comes up. Well, my vote is for TF2, Goji. Alright, let's see what this radio message is.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Right. We should have all the bits now that we need to make a fabricator in our habitat, and we can start going from there now. So I think we're pretty much done with that escape pod. Subnautica is a way more immersive experience than Minecraft, definitely. Plus, I love Subnautica. So one of the sort of the problems I find with a lot of survival-based games and the life that they put in it is that it never feels like the sort of animals you come across. Like, it doesn't really make sense the way the nature in the game works. Whereas Subnautica, you have a very clear food web. Like, you have, you know, your basic fish, like the peepers and the bladderfish, the garryfish, the boomerang fish. Then you have the predators that prey on them, like the piranha. Then you have the predators that feed on all of them, like the stalkers and the sand sharks. And then you have the predators that feed on anything bigger, like the leviathans. And then the leviathans themselves will feast on each other. So it's a really clear and well thought out sort of food web, which just helps make the whole game world actually feel more alive. Titanium and gold. Right. Fabricator.
radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drag core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Okay, so the Aurora's core is about to blow up. Now from here, now that we have the habitat like made, the next thing we have to be doing is really we could probably do with building a sea glide. Actually, we need a sea glide to extend our range that we can investigate. So let's figure out how to build one of those. Lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. Okay, lumber, titanium we have. Lubricant we have. Battery we have. Do we have copper wire? We do have enough copper for a copper wire, so we can build that right now.
The Sea Glide will increase your effective exploration range. For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Okay. So, next thing we need to do really is we need a sea moth. We need to get the pieces to build a sea moth with. That's mobile oxygen, which is basically what you need. It's portable Lamborghini time. Avoid the old sand sharks there.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome. Passing 100 meters, oxygen efficiency decreased.
The laser cutter is going to be something we definitely need to explore more of the ruins that appear on the map. Ah! Leave me alone. Bloody sand sharks. A scanner room fragment. Okay, 30 seconds. Very angry fish. Very angry. Okay, I don't think there's any way into here unless you have the laser cutter. Ah.
New blueprint acquired.
Battery charger, that's useful to have. Bugger, I need to go back up for oxygen.
30 seconds.
The tiny green... Oh yes, the green grubs that are related to the sand sharks. The shan sharks are bloody weird animals if you think about it. They look bloody creepy.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Okie dokie. There should be more stuff in here to scan.
New blueprint acquired. New blueprint acquired.
Okay, definitely need the laser cutter for this. But I think we have scanned everything in there. Let's go back and fill up on oxygen.
30 seconds.
Do we have access to laser cutter? No, we need another blueprint for that.
New blueprint acquired.
Bioreactor fragment.
New blueprint acquired.
Not really what I'm after. I'm after the laser cutter, really. What's in this one over here?
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Haha! Ow! Mother.
30 seconds. New blueprint acquired.
Do you, for those of you who have played Subnautica before, do you know one of the best sources for copper is to break open these barnacles on the reef backs? Let me break it. There we go. Oh, there's one of those blasted things throwing stuff at me. Nice. Fletcher, do I believe in ghosts? No. Or rather, it's not... Okay, it's not that I don't believe in ghosts. I don't think there's any evidence, clear-cut, crystal-clear evidence to say that there are ghosts. Do I think that means that there can never be ghosts? No. the galaxy and the universe is a very strange place, and there could be all sorts of stuff that we cannot perceive or we don't know about. But to me, at the moment, there is not enough evidence to prove that ghosts are a thing. Same. I have that. That's the same opinion I have with, you know, religion and God and that. You know, do I believe in God? No. Do I think there's definitely not a God? You know, Chaos Theory says anything is entirely possible. But until someone shows me hard, concrete evidence of it, then, no. Right. Where is my habitat? See, the only problem with this game, you go for a swim, and then you'll be like, oh god, where the heck is my base? There we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, I'm pretty sure making a laser cutter is going to require a ruby.
Vital signs stabilizing.
But I'm now in need of, like, grabbing stuff for food and drink, so... might be time to go and get some more bleach made. Which means grabbing salt and coral tube samples. My god. It's always so dark. Relax, Sand Shark. I'm not going to bother going back to the radio in the escape pod. I'm going to build a radio in the new habitat, so... I am, however, going to grab some fishies.
New creature discovered.
So I have... Oh!
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred.
We gotta watch it.
Drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Whoa!
The radiation suit has been new blueprint acquired.
I do love watching it blow up.
New creature determined.
I just stole that fish from the piranha. It's my dinner now. Okay, that should be enough for what I want to do next. Ow. Let's toggle the map so I can actually see where I am. Okay. You know, I should probably like build a beacon or something at the home location so I can find it. Because I think I've gone completely the wrong way. Oh yeah, I'm heading into Reaper territory. That's not a good idea. Oh, I was further along here, I think. The open aviaries and open lagoons mods. I know they were updated a couple of weeks ago, but have they been updated again? Because I know the open lagoon mod there was a problem with it. Now, I actually think I need to build another block on somewhere. Let's get rid of this one. Build a three-way. Now I'm hoping I should be able... Oh, really? That's definitely a big room object. Bugger. Okay. New plan then. I'm just gonna have to hope that the fish don't, you know, are happy to swim around in a locker. Yeah, expanding beyond where we are right now really needs a sea moth. Let's see what our map has to say. Sparse reef, kelp. I'm trying to remember where the pieces for a seamoth actually even are. Because it requires 2 diamonds. So, where best to find bits for a seamoth? I don't really know. Or rather, I can't remember. What's this over here? I think we're going to have to go looking around the mushroom forest, I'm pretty sure. Just keep your eyes peeled for any pieces of submarine, I guess. Let's quickly refill up on oxygen. Gives me an opportunity to catch up with chat. Do you want to know how to survive a hippo attack? I mean, I live in Britain, the chance is fairly light. Anything down here? No. What wins, 100 great white sharks or 1 reaper? Given the size of a reaper, my bet is probably on the reaper. This all looks fairly promising. What have we got down here? Looks like bioreactor and scanner room pieces. Well, at least we've got the scanner room up now.
Blueprint acquired.
Can he see? Oh, hang on. What's down there? That's a bit of seamoth. Okay. We're in the right area. Ow! Bloody thing.
Acquired.
So we just need to find a couple more pieces of sea moth. And we found one chunk.
30 seconds.
Oh, there's a thingy-majig over there. Right. Quickly. What was this? Laser cutter. Let's quickly investigate this escape pod. Ultra glide fins.
New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. Helpful. There's another chunk of sea moth over there. Okay, we need one more. Yeah. There we go.
New blueprint acquired.
Right. We can now go and build all the stuff we need for a sea moth, and once we have the sea moth, then the game world really opens up a lot more. Oh yeah, what they're referring to, Glitz, is the Reaper Leviathan. A type of really horrible beastie that you don't want to run into.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so for a sea moth we need the mobile vehicle bay, which requires titanium ingot, lubricant, and a power cell. Okay, so titanium ingot is going to require a lot of titanium. Lubricant is going to require one of those. And hello, Kerberos. What did I say? Oh, a power cell. So we're going to need some copper ore. And we're going to need some more acid mushrooms. Ah, silicon rubber. And that should be all the bits required for the mobile vehicle bay. Now we should be able to just release it into the water. Okay, so Seamoth. Titanium power cell, 2 lots of glass, lubricant, and lead. I might have enough pieces to make that now. Let's just tag Seamoth. Where is the Seamoth? I mean, the Odyssey submarine is a little chunky in terms of requirements right now, so... Okay, lead. Grabbed. We can make 2 glass with the quartz. There we go. We need a lubricant. We need titanium. Damn. We're a bit low on the old titanium. It's a bit dark to go looking for some. Can we make some more batteries while we're here? Need enough copper to build another power cell. Okay, so it is literally just the titanium we need now. We only need like 1 piece of debris and that's it. Must be some around here somewhere.
Seek fluid intake.
Oh shit. I forgot about water requirement. Okay, just one chunk of metal, that's all I'm after. You guys normally have some. There we go. That'll do. Now all I have to do is work my way back to my habitat. I have some water in here already.
Vital signs stabilizing.
The Odyssey is a modded submarine. It sort of fits between the Seamoth and the Cyclops. Like, it's a bit bigger than the Seamoth. It allows you to travel a bit further. It comes with a few more options, but it's not quite as like all-purpose as the Cyclops is. Because I do feel that in the mid-game, there's quite a big gap between the Seamoth and the Cyclops, and there's definitely room in there for another submarine. Right. Talking of Seamoth.
The Seamoth is a fast, safe mode of transport, but remember that swimming is good for your glutes and endorphin levels.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So, what, an hour and 40 minutes to get the Seamoth? That's not too bad going. Now, there are a couple of other things that I want to do. Because the next sort of area or stage of gameplay really is to explore the jelly shroom caves. Because that's a good place where you can get diamonds, it's a good place for lithium, which is kind of required for more advanced technology. But I do want to make sure I have the rebreather and the fins first. So, I need to go and grab some more creepvine bits, basically. Ow! Oh my god, those fish!
New blueprint acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I really hate those piranhas. So kind of like the sea truck, but not like the sea truck. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, fiber mesh requires 2 samples. That's slightly annoying. Do you want to know the most embarrassing way I've died in Subnautica? I got run over by my own Seamoth. So embarrassing. Oh, did I just pick up a tooth? No, it was just metal salvage. Gold.
Seek fluid intake.
No, you. Already wanting more fluid intake. I do have to say, since they did the Below Zero update for this game, where they added some of the Below Zero buildings and stuff, the game has run so much better, so much more optimized, which is nice. Oh, I can make coffee now. Creep vine tea. Warm and refreshing green tea. It hasn't got any tea leaves in it, but it's definitely green. Interesting. I should be able to build the rebreather in a minute now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Requires a wiring kit, which is silver. There we go. So the rebreather basically makes sure that your oxygen stays pretty decent at really deep depths, which is also another sort of vital component in staying alive. Now I am a little concerned that we're a bit short on food. And the flashlight needs a new battery, really. So I'm thinking make a couple of new batteries. How many have we got? Yeah. I think we need 2 spare batteries. And then we should have everything required to go and explore the jelly shroom caves. If I can get that done before the end of today's stream, that's pretty good going. The monster. Crashfish are definitely monsters. Okay, that should be enough for 2 spare batteries. Make 3 spare batteries, that's useful. Okay, we'll keep the water. Food seems to go down slower than water, so I'm only going to turn 2 fish into food. That should be sufficient, I think. Where are those health packs? There they are. Now comes the tricky bit. Or I say tricky bit. Now comes the skill bit. because the jelly caves are technically at the maximum diving depth of the seamoth. But if you're clever, you can just about sneak it around and use it as like mobile oxygen, because you can get down here. Use it as a light source, and as long as you keep it at a good, safe depth, you've got mobile oxygen. Lithium
Acquired.
is good for lithium
The
batteries.
conditions in this cave support a microcosm of unique, possibly predatory life forms. Detecting an artificial structure somewhere in the region.
That artificial structure is what we want to find, because that artificial structure will allow us to build a bigger habitat module for the base, which is like the next big...
Remember that materials
diamond.
are the property of the
We can build the
All-Time
laser cutter now as well.
You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million. Blueprint acquired.
No, I'm trying to remember where the... It's in that direction, I think. Peeper. Or eyeball. Oh, I didn't build the fins, did I? That was stupid. Thank you for Berenson. I just totally forgot to do that. Oh well. Oh well.
Captain. Warning. Maximum depth reached. Hull damage imminent.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Yes, let's make some quick repairs. There we go. Now let's see where we are. I don't know. There's one of these. I know there's a couple of these that helps you sort of work your way around. I just need to remember where they are. Ah! Bloody things.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's see, I'm just gonna extend my vision a bit and see if I can find out where that building is. Ooh, away from the jelly shroom. Which direction is it in? Is that it over there? No. Oh, I think it's over there actually. Okay, let's grab the Seamoth and glide a little closer. I think I'm being chased by crab snakes. Fire in the hole! I don't have grenades! I wish I did. Oh, bugger. Yeah, for me to get... I think it is in that direction.
Warning. Maximum depth reached.
Okay, please be a route up, please be a route up.
Warning. Maximum depth
Oh no!
reached. Hull damage imminent.
No! Oh shit, I'm in trouble now. Oh, bugger. I used to know this map off by heart. Now I'm in trouble. I need to find the exit from here bloody fast. Why did I risk it? I should have just kept swimming around until I'd found it. I was getting lost. Where's the route up? Oh, that's the wrong way. Radiation detected. Where the hell is the route up? Oh, hang on. That's what I was looking for. Is there a route up here? Don't stop counting me down.
30 seconds.
Okay. So I lost the Seamoth. It's rather embarrassing. But, on the upside, I did discover the route down directly to where I needed to go. As long as I remember it's that blob. That's a bit disappointing, actually. I'm usually pretty good at my sea moths. And now I've lost one. Ah. Okay, well, at least I didn't die.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I mean, I was pretty lucky not to die, granted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, well, since we're here, at least I can make the fins and that.
The fabricator draws from available data to provide environment-appropriate equipment using locally available materials. For your safety, this setting cannot be overridden.
Right. Let's go build another Seamoth. I think I'm pretty sure I have all the pieces needed for it. And we need the stuff to build another power cell. I want to really keep building terrible batteries if I can help it. Ah, I do have access to some other battery types. A lithium battery. Battery based on copper, lithium, and acid mushroom. I did find quite a few chunks of... Okay, hang on. That should be enough for 2 lithium batteries. How do we make a lithium power cell? Silicon rubber. It's gonna want me to build us a normal one, isn't it? Yeah, I have to make the sea moth with the terrible power cell first. And then I can... It's a bit annoying. I may have to install the mod that allows you to recycle components. What? Did I just get... What just attacked me?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Seamoth the second is go. Wrong button. Oh, so how much power does this thing have? Oh, it only reports the power as 100%. Ah, so a standard power cell is 200 charge. A lithium power cell is 300 charge. So yeah, it's a pretty... I'm happy with that. Okay, well, I think what I'll do is I'll save going around the jelly shroom caves for a different stream, which might do... I might do a stream on Wednesday night. I might do a couple of Subnautica streams in the week to play through some more of this, because I am actually kind of feeling in a Subnautica mood. So, yeah, don't forget to tune in for those if... I do them during the week, and if not, I might just do it next Sunday instead. I want to thank everyone... Seek fluid intake. I want to thank everyone for tuning in with me on this non-dinosaur but still plenty of monsters stream. Don't forget to like the stream and subscribe if you're new here for more Subnautica, but also Jurassic World Evolution 2. And yeah, as King Giga says, wherever you are, I hope you have a very good night. Stay safe, and goodbye.